Hello, friends and bees, and friends who are also bees, and welcome to this week's Nier Replicant stream. This week is probably going to be our final stream of this game, because we are going to be getting ending E, which is a new ending for specifically this re-release, and I guess like the real ending question mark. When we left off last week, we were just about to reach the point where the story diverged from our previous experience. As usual, I'm having some technical issues because I will never be free, but let's swap to the gameplay and hopefully not crash too badly. Right. Also try not to spill water everywhere. Because the cable for our controller is too small. As usual, I'm very tired, etc., etc. You know the biz. Jesus, I can speak English. Right, we have been told to go check up on the area, so we are going to go and do just that. God, it feels so strange but so liberating to just ignore these guys with their quests. Like, ha. Not my problem anymore. Just going to run straight over to the area without getting into any fights if possible. Even though there are loads of them. Because, I don't need to. It is quicker if I don't.
How could there be shades here of all places?
I wager they appear whenever the sun stops shining. Though I would prefer it if they had chosen to remain in whatever dank hole they call home.
Dank hole, dude.
Shades!
The hell are you doing here?
We thought you could use a hand.
Yes, and I do believe a heartfelt thank you is in order,
Yeah, that's not happening.
What could have caused these shades to appear in such force?
I don't know, but they're all over the village, too.
Then we need to go help. We might be able to find a sealed verse while we're at it.
Gosh, it's been so long. Let's go. This might be an spear. Like,
This is
oops, oops. Sorry for the frames. My second monitor is flickering in and out of existence. It's so gross. Like, this to me genuinely is probably the grossest of the enemies that we faced. It's just really such a, like, gross design, you know?
Keep your guard raised.
As if there were any other choice.
Rot in hell, you fucking asshole!
Did you say so?
Did you just say what I think you said?
Don't worry about it.
I'll tear out your goddamn eyes and piss in the sockets!
God, I love you so much, Tiny.
Sweet Lord. I have never heard such a thing. Kaine struggles. You must hurry.
Yeah, I'm sure nobody was living in their houses. It's fine. Yep. Don't worry about it.
I'll take care of the big one. You worry about the rest.
Okay. I am.
Get out, half-breed. You brought these shades here. We don't want you. Just leave us in peace.
Not the friendliest town in the world, is it?
You disgust me. You disgust us all. Don't you dare call yourself human. Get out!
They're so
Get
rude.
out of our village!
What is
Especially
wrong
now
with you
what
people?
they're now.
She's trying to help you.
Don't defend me!
Kaine, sorry to keep you. Why are these people saying such horrible things about you?
Whatever. It's all true anyway.
What is that thing it's holding? It appears to be spewing them from within.
Oh, I wasn't.
Well,
paying attention.
whatever it is, we need to take it out first.
Yeah.
Damn it! Quit running already!
Kaine, I'll drive him to you. Get up there and wait for him.
Alright, watch yourself.
I love you, Kaine. I love you in your like 40-foot vertical leap.
Don't let it get away.
I won't. Soon Kaine and I will have it surrounded.
As I say, like I have more pressing problems at the moment the best. Trying to defeat all of those guys.
This ends now, asshole.
Kind of beloved.
We should join her.
Right.
How do I get over there? Don't worry about it, question mark. Okay. Please. Okay, well. There we go. Good lord. Oh, and this wasn't the way to go in the first place. Wonderful. Maybe it was? Yes, it was. Sorry
It
about
can
that,
escape
Kanye.
us no longer.
It's great to have you on our side, Kaine.
Oh my god, shut up.
Like, sure she's being rude or whatever, but also I love her.
Look, just try and keep up, okay?
I'm doing my best.
Kaine. It's me, Grandma. Oh, how you've grown.
Kaine, what's wrong?
Oh, it gladdens my heart to finally see you again.
Grandma?
Come, Kaine. Come to your grandma's side. You've been lonely for so long. So much pain, so much despair. Why go on living anymore? Kaine?
Is that it? Are you finished yet?
Don't speak to your grandma like...
You're going to stop talking now. And then I'm going to slowly walk over to you, cram my hand inside your goddamn bitch-ass chest, and pull out your fucking heart! My grandmother would never say that. She'd never tell me to give up on life. Never! I've spent my entire life searching for a way to avenge her death. She gave me the strength to deal with this goddamn mutant body. Do you know how long I've been like this? How much I loathe myself?
I wish I'd done part 1 more recently so I could remember what this fight is like. Normally like. Because I remember like the grandma attempted trickery, but not much else.
Now!
I'm on it!
Spiked.
Kaine!
I think she intends to perish where she lies. And in truth, perhaps death is the greatest comfort we can offer her.
Still it.
That's not your decision. You don't get to decide who lives and who dies. She's alive. She has meaning and worth, and we're going to save her. Everyone has something to live for. Even Kaine. Even Yona.
Perhaps you should save your pretty words for her instead of wasting them on me.
Grandma, can I rest now? I'm so tired.
Kaine, over here! Don't give up! You're stronger than that! Don't you dare give up now!
This woman is more trouble than she's worth.
That's it. Come on!
Tears in my eyes when I woke up this morning. I must have had a really sad dream. Maybe I'll talk to Kanye about it next time I see him.
Fuck. Again. There's that dream again. Every time I wake up from it filled with pain and sadness. With this feeling like I've somehow forgotten something extremely important. When I look at my broken sword, it reminds me of my battle with the Shadow Lord. Somehow it's been 3 whole years since I saved Yona. That was supposed to be it. Goal achieved. Game over. So then, why was I crying? Three years have passed, and I still haven't found the answer to that question.
This is why I don't
Not exactly the restful sleep I was hoping for.
ending D, because I just feel like it's so cruel to Kaine especially. I don't think it's what she would have wanted.
Damn it. Guess I'll go kill some shit.
No, that always works.
A meal.
Is there anything else that we can interact with? Just missed stuff. Okay. I'm gonna go here and save. Oops, I did not mean to skip the dialogue there. New save slot has been created. I probably shouldn't have saved over my previous one, but whatever. Ooh, I want to... Whirling Fuck Slash. This is the charging Fuck Slash. I suppose our only weapon is Kaine's sword. Oh, that loading animation. With Kaine doing her Naruto run.
Come here, you
Oops.
annoying little bastards. I'll crush every last one of you. Feels like there's a lot of shades around lately.
Sure does.
Maybe I should check in on Yona's village.
Take out these guys because I already got in a fight with them and I'm able to finish. Big boys, my northern shades, northern flame, Jesus. Glad that Discord overlay no longer picks up on not get caught in an endless fight with these guys. Tempting as it may be.
Die, damn you! Die!
What the hell is that? Oh, it's a...
Get back! It's dangerous here!
I think that's my line, buddy.
I love you, Kaine.
Suppose I shouldn't just leave that guy to die.
Well, I mean, we could if we wanted to. Now, at here/Yona's hands, we have learnt to not be an arsehole.
Thanks for the save.
Shades have been on the rise around here lately. Now go home.
Oh, believe me, I want to. Thing is, I've got a job to take care of. See, we haven't been able to get in touch with anyone in the Forest of Myth. Somebody's got to go over there and make sure they're all right.
And that someone is you. You will make it 10 feet before some shade mauls your ass. I'll go.
What? Really? Oh, man. Thanks a million. Oh, wait. You should take these. I'll wait for you around here. And thanks again.
You're fucking welcome. Just gonna tell me what to battle off. Lots of vehicles around as well. You don't normally see that many. We'll stop smelling. That's okay, because Kelly will stay here with me until it does. I hope she doesn't leave when it stops.
Hey, anybody home?
Well, this is worrisome. Ah, that's a
Shit.
noted dead body. And what the hell is
What are those things doing here?
the hell is that?
Wait, did they kill the villagers?
Robots? How about to us?
Come on, more? They just keep on coming. Why would robots be coming out of a place like that?
Why indeed?
Robots suddenly emerged from the divine tree.
Don't be dead. I have, I admit, always wanted to go in here. Because previously we've only experienced it as text adventure, which I'm not very good at.
The hell's going on here? What's a place like this doing inside a tree?
What indeed?
Welcome to the Sea of Humanity.
Who this?
Welcome to the cemetery of sin and punishment.
Host?
The hell?
You are a replicant.
A manufactured existence.
Individual name, Kaine.
Who are you? Show yourselves.
Remain calm.
Absolutely
Do
not.
not be hasty.
Soon we shall meet.
Creepy little freaks.
Amen. Oh. Grim. Gross. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, ever. It's very familiar. Oh, we're having... some lag? But we're not dead. By we, I mean, of course, OBS. Spooky.
This is an integrated information management database designed to resemble a perennial plant.
It transmits phenomena recorded in its memory unit.
I don't understand a damn thing you're
It's a-
saying.
Observations of
Server
you
made
have
to look
been
like a tree,
recorded as
question
well.
mark.
You brought an end to Project Gestalt.
You killed the original Gestalt. Now the remaining Gestalts run wild because they have nowhere left to go.
Your actions have caused the deaths of countless replicants.
Show your damn faces already!
Do not be hasty. Soon we shall meet.
Soon we shall meet.
I guess the message that I get from this is that, like, there is no good choice, because if we hadn't done that, what would be the option is to, well, lose Yona, basically, and let her be subsumed. Let our sister/friend be subsumed into someone else, and, like, maybe that's not the worst ending, but I don't know, it's on a personal level, I think we sort of made the only choice we could. Perhaps lesser on a wildly level. Robots everywhere. Is this? It's about to be like, is this the alien ship? And it hasn't landed yet, I don't think. Just somewhere creepy. Knock knock. Nope.
How nice of you to join us.
Yes, how nice of you to join us.
We are the administrators.
Who the fuck knows what?
How full of life you are.
We won't get anywhere like this.
Now then, let us fight.
Very creepy. I much prefer the
My
P23
name is
version.
What the hell are you saying?
We are the administrators.
The administrators of this forest.
What the sweet crap is up with these freaks?
Take a physical contact. We haven't got one of those.
We have long been watching.
We have long been listening.
The stories of recycled vessels.
The voice of a recycled world.
What will you show us?
Will you show us your potential?
Entertain us.
Fucking worthless heap of scrap!
How truly fascinating you are.
You are just as we expected.
Come this way.
I'd really rather not, but there we go. So World of the Recycled Vessel Plants is the name of the DLC where we do some fighting as Dagnir.
You are strong. We have taken the liberty of sampling that strength.
We have reproduced you at the point in your journey in which you were strongest.
Son of a... Are those things me?
Very grim.
They are copies of you, shaped by machinery.
A collection of microscopic plant-based propulsion units bound together with massive particles.
I've definitely got the red eye.
The same as this very forest.
A massive forest of memories coalesced by the triumphs of quantum mechanics and massive research.
A forest that records anything and everything about the world.
If you wanted me to follow any of this, you're gonna be real fucking disappointed.
Your comprehension is unnecessary.
After all you care for is killing. Is this not so?
the music that I really love. I just realised it's a version of this song is the last one in the Neo raids in Final Fantasy.
These other me's are brittle as hell. I ought to be insulted.
It matters not how many copies you destroy.
They will simply disperse and immediately reconstruct themselves.
There is still much fun to be had.
We have finally come to an end.
God damn, you're annoying. I'm gonna tear these freaks apart, eat the pieces, and shit them into a trash
I
can.
love you.
Fucking hell.
Have we reached the end?
Have you reached your limit?
Damn it.
How unfortunate.
No.
You little fuckers.
Neil?
Kaine! Are you okay? Emil?
You betcha!
What?
Anywho. It's good to see you safe.
Why do you have so many arms? Emil is now an elixir.
Yeah.
I sense tremendous power in that magic circle. I think it's acting as an energy source. If we can destroy it, all the other kinaes should disappear too.
Got it.
I'll take care of the magic circle. You focus on kicking some kaine butt. I mean,
Noted.
the other kaine's butts. Not your kaine butt. You, the real kaine.
Yeah, I get it, Emil. Just focus.
Number 7. A magical weapon forged by humans.
A being who absorbed the power of number 6 and transcended humanity.
Who is that? What are those voices?
Just a couple of little fucks.
Gosh, it feels like it's been forever since we fought together.
This seems familiar. I think there was someone else who used to fight with us. My memories are...
Unusual phenomenal fluctuation observed.
Singularity signature detected in replicant kinase.
Fascinating.
Terribly fascinating.
What and also more.
Kaine! I did it!
Nice. Let's go.
Is that a doorway?
Beyond here lies that which was lost.
This looks very familiar.
The final hope for you to reclaim.
This looks very, very familiar. Yep.
Whoa! What is this place? At least there don't seem to be any bad guys around.
Knock on wood.
Emil, I didn't get a chance to ask yet with all the fighting and shit, but what happened to you back then? And where have you been? And why the hell do you have 4 arms?
Kaine, Look, it's gonna take way too long to get into all that now.
Fine. I was worried, you know?
Aw, Kaine. But look at us now. Team Camille, back together again.
Yeah, I guess so.
I also recognize this place.
Kaine, I feel like I've forgotten something really important.
Tell me about it.
You too?
Yeah, I can't really describe it, but it's like my mind is filled with this weird fog.
I think I made a promise to somebody? Like that we would go eat something delicious?
Well then, we'll just have to get those memories back.
Yeah!
I guess we will. Did not
I feel an enormous magical power ahead.
for that to be an
Just
accidental
don't do anything
upskirt, but-
rash. Got it?
Got it. Same goes for you, Kaine. I don't want to be alone anymore.
Yeah.
I think Emil has one of the saddest stories, considering he's still around in Automata, having basically, spoiler alert, made a bunch of copies of himself for the purpose of being a weapon. Like, it really does suck to be Emil. Oops, but you can't carry anymore.
Is this the Shadow Lord's castle?
Kaine, I'm sensing some powerful magic up ahead.
Strange cube.
This is a very special place.
To you and to the world.
I was hoping we were going to have a dialogue or try and get into them. Ow.
That is the core frame of this forest, within which a great variety of information is stored.
Inside it exists all that this world is, including the memories you have lost.
You don't get to decide who lives and who dies.
That voice. It's the one from my dreams.
I've heard that voice before.
These are your memories.
We made it this far because you were with us, Kaine.
Damn it. What is this?
Do you suffer?
Are you pained?
Shut the fuck up! You pathetic fucking shit horse! Just die already!
Shithouse is such a good name. Hello? 9S?
Where am I? Emil?
These are your memories.
These are your records.
This is your world.
The hell is this?
Sweet memories from deep within.
Bitter memories that were sealed away.
Shades?
Shades. Human souls that have gone gestalt.
These shades are the data reproduced via your records. They are the true humans you slaughtered on your journey.
I feel difficult to be guilted over that because A, how were we to know? I mean, as Kaine, we knew that they had some sort of consciousness, but we didn't actually know what they were. And also, they are, like, by definition, aggressive, and I mean that in the literal sense, you know, if you run through, they will attack you. You can't sort of do a sort of neutral piece with them. So, I shan't be guilted about. Okay, that's enough. I can't live without you. I don't want to be alone again.
God damn it. Enough with this bullshit already.
You have heard many voices.
Fear, hate, rage, suffering.
I'm sorry.
Each of them has a meaning.
We are complete, but our friends make us whole. We are not going to be complete, but our friends keep us strong. This is what keeps us going. Do not stand in the way of our goals.
Stop it, stop it, stop it! I kill shades. That's all there is to it.
You are a foreign entity in this world.
An error created by...
Created by what?
This is the deepest place in your memories.
Memories you had sealed away. And this one is your worst memory.
Motherfucker.
The problem with these, like, in-game graphical glitches is that they really
Kill you as many times as it takes. You goddamn shit-fucking despicable piece of garbage!
like something that could happen to my actual computer.
Your efforts are futile. It cannot be stopped.
There is no escaping this nightmare.
We upgraded the data that was recreated from your memories.
Can you defeat this nightmare?
Shut your goddamn traps for one goddamn second and let me kill it already! Someone else was there when I first fought this bastard. Fuck. Why can't I remember? This is some twisted shit right here, and you're gonna pay! I won't lose to you!
It's very much like, she describes it well as some twisted shit.
Uh-oh. I think it's charging up its magic. Get the fuck down here, you worthless, piss-guzzling shit rag! Okay, that hurt.
Inescapable damage there, I think, possibly.
Get out, half-breed! You disgust me. You disgust us all.
No idea where I'm trying to go or what I'm trying to do.
Don't want you. Just leave us in peace.
enough already! Please, just shut up! Fuck. This is bad.
When Kaine's eyes flutter open, she sees a dozen villagers quizzically staring back. After a moment, she realizes she's collapsed on the ground, where sharp stones stick at her flesh like... whatever. That's not important right now. She pulls herself to a knee before rising on unsteady feet and sparing a glance at her surroundings. The fuck, she mutters. What happened? Wasn't I just fighting shades? Her mind races as her hand gropes unconsciously for the blade that has been a constant companion for so very long. Though she can't explain it, it's clear that she's somehow been transported to an entirely new world. Well, not entirely new. She recognises a hawk-shaped weather vane twisting slowly in the wind above her, as well as the small round homes with wisps of smoke drifting into the air. And, of course, there are the villagers currently staring at her with a mixture of fear and disgust. Oh, their familiar sight indeed. She's in the Eyrie. She's home. Something the matter, girl? Kaine spins around at the voice and sees a woman ravaged by time. Her narrow hips barely seem strong enough to hold her body upright, while the shawl wrapped around her thin frame appears ready to fall apart at any moment. Grandma? Is that really you? Her grandmother's eyes grow almost comically wide before blinking several times in succession. What's wrong, you fool girl? Is your head lost in dreams? Dreams? Could this be a dream? But it feels so real. But she's dead. Grandma's dead. I watched that goddamn shade kill her. So if this isn't a dream, then how the hell is she here? Unless those shades killed me too. That must be it. I'm dead. I'm dead and this is... Oh, stop that nonsense already. Kaine flinches as her grandmother raises her hand in the air, expecting pain to come as correction for her foolishness. But instead of a blow, her grandmother simply places the hand upon her granddaughter's cheek. The warmth of it instantly spreads from the cheek to her face before filling her entire body with a kind of beautiful light. What's wrong, girl? Asks her grandmother. You upset? Do you want to go home? Kaine feels tears coming to her eyes and struggles to hold them back. Though she still has no idea what's happening, she knows one thing for certain. This is her grandmother. Sorry, Grandma. I'm not sure where my head was at, though. Well, just make sure to keep it attached, her grandmother chuckles as she pulls her hand away. Maybe this is a dream, or maybe I'm already dead, I don't know. But either way, I'm not alone. As long as Grandma's with me, that's enough. Didn't I just tell you to stop racing out, girl? Her grandmother says with a cackle. Here now, hold this. She hands Kaine a large sack filled to bursting with all manner of fruits and vegetables. Damn, Grandma, that's a lot. Well, it's important to treat yourself every now and again. Besides, these villagers may hate us, but the bastards are more than willing to take our money. We'll lend support as we can, even if they have to hold their noses while we do. Her grandmother trails off as she's trying to remember something, then slowly turns around. Well, what do you know? In all the excitement, I forgot to buy my medicine. A thin smile wavers on her face for a moment before vanishing into a lifetime's worth of crevices and wrinkles, causing Kaine to take a concerned step forward. Grandma, that's fine. You go home and rest. I'll get the medicine. Her grandmother hesitates, clearly trying to weigh out her own need for rest against her granddaughter's odd behaviour for a moment. Before she can start to argue, Kaine charges ahead, ignoring the small voice in her head that's telling her what a bad idea all this is. Really, Grandma, it's fine. Go ahead. I've got this. She pulls her grandmother's ancient wallet from her fingers, an act that requires a surprising amount of strength. Besides, you know how stubborn I am. Once my mind is set, there's no changing it. Wonder where you get that from. Seeing that further argument will be useless, her grandmother slowly turns and begins her journey home. Kaine watches the figure recede from her vision, waiting for what seems an eternity to make sure everything's alright. Once the frail shadow finally vanishes over the horizon, she turns on her heel and makes for the apothecary. Hi there, says the elderly apothecary as Kaine enters the store. Here for Carly's medicine, are you? The few villagers had ever bothered to learn her grandmother's name. She and the apothecary were old friends. Perhaps that was the reason he'd always shown her kindness when so many others did not. Yeah, it's not a bother. The shopkeeper immediately sets about his work, deftly pulling bottles and herbs from the shelves and mixing them with a practiced hand. Soon a peculiar smile begins to drift through the store, one that immediately reminds Kaine of her childhood. There you are, says the apothecary as he holds out a small cloth bag. Sorry for the wait. Oh, and say, it's a fine portrait you do of her grandmother. Looks just like her, so it does. Honestly, I've never seen Carly so over the moon about anything. She brags about it every time she stops by. You saw that? Says Kaine, her eyes narrowing. Said portrait was something she'd whipped up one day after getting her hands on some crayons. To call it rough would be an act of purest generosity. The idea that her grandmother was displaying it around town makes Kanye's stomach want to sink down to her feet before slinking off into a hole somewhere. You bet I saw it, the priest apothecary says. She brought it all the way here just to show me. My, but it's been a long time since I've seen something so wonderful. Kanye's mind begins to whirl. The picture was shit. She was sure it was shit. And yet the man's reaction displayed the exact opposite. Was he just being nice to me? The apothecary, as if sensing his skepticism, doubles down. Could really tell you put your heart into it. Simply wonderful. Thanks, offers Kanye, who just wants the entire conversation to be over. She briefly considers how she's going to make her grandmother see her little travelling art show, but then realises that that train has likely left the station. Shaking her head to banish her increasingly shrill thoughts, she grips the bag of medicine tightly and turns to leave. But just as she reaches the door, she hears a loud thud from somewhere back in the shop. Kanye turns around to see the apothecary crouching on the floor. Hey there, are you okay? When the man does not reply, Kanye moves towards him. She assumes he just slipped on something or perhaps hit his head on one of the low-hanging shelves in the crowded shop. But the moment she draws close to him, she hears him begin to scream inside her mind. My leg, oh God, where's my leg? Panicked, Kanye looks down and discovers that the man's leg is gone. Help me, screams the voice in her head. Help me. As Kanye looks on in horror, the man's fingers begin to shimmer and vanish. He reaches out for her with his other hand, only to find that it too is no longer there. Soon his arms go, then his legs. Then the side of his face wobbles out of existence, causing his stray eyeball to roll out of its socket and onto the floor. Help, says the voice, if it can even be called that anymore. We can. A moment later, what remains of the pitiful shopkeeper collapses into a plate of ash, releasing a small puff into the suddenly silent air. As Kanye stumbles back in horror, she hears a cacophony of terror rising up outside. God, what's happening? My arms, where are my arms? Why can't I see? Kanye bursts out of the store and finds herself in a nightmare. Homes slough off the side of the cliffs, taking up pieces of scaffolding as they fall. Screams echo out everywhere, creating an opera fit for hell. Villagers run in mad circles before exploding into dust, their clothing drifting that way and this as it floats untethered through the air. As she stares at the scene, wide-eyed, a single thought suddenly inserts itself into the forefront of her mind. Grandma! Kanye breaks into a run, the crumbling world around her suddenly forgotten. She leaps from one piece of falling debris to the next, using them as stepping stones across a world that is increasingly losing cohesion. As she continues her mad dash, flecks of ash are blown into her face, her mouth, her eyes. Ash, ash, ash. Buildings and people, all reduced to so many cinders in the wind. Soon she arrives at her childhood home. It was once a place filled with precious memories, a place she regarded as oasis in an increasingly mad world. But now it is nothing but a pile of ash. As she gapes unbelievingly, the sight, a faint sound suddenly reaches her ears. Kanye. She's alive. Grandma's alive. With a speed born out of panic, she leaps into the giant pile and begins shoving it aside. It stings her eyes and burns her lung, but she continues on, heedless of the danger. Finally, she pulls a small, blackened form out of the darkness. Come on, Grandma, she whispers. Getting out of here. Without waiting for a response, Kanye gathers the grandmother in her arms and breaks into a mad run, hoping to escape the chaos. But the wave of ashes becomes tsunami, and before she can make it more than a few desperate steps, it reaches out with a cruel hand and overwhelms them. Kanye stumbles and falls, sending her and her grandmother tumbling into the ashes. One glance at her feet is enough to reveal the culprit. Her right leg has vanished to a point just below the knee. It'll take more than that to stop me, mutters Kanye. She slings her grandmother over her shoulder and begins to crawl away. We're going to make it. We're going to live. As she crawls, her grandmother seems to grow lighter as if trying to magically reduce the weight of her own burden. And as Kanye continues to struggle, she hears a small, soft voice enter her ear. Hello, Nico. Thank you for the reminders. Will do. My arm is, getting very stiff, so thank you for the reminder. Hello. How are you? I hope you're doing good, or as well as can be for a Monday morning. I assume it's morning. I don't know how time works anymore. Sweet enter the room. Thank you, Kanye. As the voice drifted away, the last of the pile of ash that used to be her grandmother drifts away on the soft breeze. Kanye screams, an impossibly sad and lonely sound. and begins trying to pull the ashes back to her. It can't be happening. It can't be happening. But the ashes are mingling with all the other detritus from the collapsed village, and soon she can no longer tell which particles belong to whom. Come the fuck on already. She continues the frantic digging. Her hand suddenly closes around a piece of soft, ragged fabric. Her grandmother's shawl. I knew this place was a lie. I knew it, and I still couldn't do anything. I couldn't save anyone. I couldn't even escape. I just felt the peace in the place, and I accepted it. I wanted it. That's why there was nothing here. No reason to live. No goal. No anything. So this is why I am. Suddenly a new voice enters Kaine's world.
I say, can you hear me?
After a moment the voice calls out again. Louder. Clearer.
Now then, you wish to get him back, hmm?
Replies Kaine. Who are you talking about?
For the love of all the heavens, I always did know you were a handful.
Though the voice immediately begins to grate on Kaine's nerves, there's something else as well. A kind of warmth, almost a familiarity.
Are you truly so daft that you have already forgotten one of your beloved traveling companions and friends?
Says the voice, which causes something deep in Kaine's memories to surge forth. That's right. I had friends, and I was fighting to get one of them back. At this realization, a blinding, radiant beam of light shoots out across the ash-covered world. Covering her eyes with one trembling hand, Kaine reaches
Do
forward.
hurry back now, hussy.
Rude. Ow.
What is the matter? Do you still not remember? You've not time to become lost in your thoughts.
Right. Okay. Let's get him back!
Her grandma voice
Use my
grants you the
magic
use
to
of
topple the beast. I presume you know how to use magic, yes? Then give us a show, hussy!
I don't need your help to take out this goddamn fuckwaffle!
Such a good phrase.
Use my power to knock the creature down with magic.
Okay.
Well done! Now clobber the beast!
Let's fuck it up good! Shit, this thing is tough.
Let the next onslaught be our last.
Hey, Vice.
Yes.
Thanks.
Have you been in your cups again?
Fuck your face.
Ah, that's more like it. Are you sound of mind, hussy? What you're attempting is extremely...
Cram it, book. I'm doing this.
I see. Let not your resolution waver before mere illusions again, hussy.
Don't worry. I'll do what needs to be done.
That one. also like auto dodge if once. Hi.
Do not relent in your assault.
Time to close this out!
Even in like inverted commas pixel form, it looks so cool. Oops, I accidentally got a screenshot of Kanye's leggy there, like torso.
So this is a replicant's potential.
Don't come. Gotta go back. Don't come.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! I already made up my mind. Nobody tells me what to do. I swore I would be a sword. I swore that I would be your sword. Do you hear me? So I am going to get you back, and I don't care what it takes. Who the fuck do you think you are to just up and disappear like that, huh? I'm the one who gets to decide what my life means to me. It's my life, and I'll do whatever I want with it. So quit wasting time like a brainless fuckwit and get your ass back here now!
Oh. I'm like in tears, but also because I really love her. Not me with a weakness for characters who are like, I have nothing but a sword, I have nothing to live for, and then later. Do you want to recover the person you cherish? Absolutely. Choose this option, current save will be erased and save ender data deleted and ND will be restored. You sure about this? You can only choose this option once? Are you really sure about this? What is the name of the person you cherish? The person I cherish is me. Oh, look at all those 100%. I don't have 100% of the words, but I'm less fussed about that. Select a save her to restore the lost data too.
I leave the rest to you, hussy.
Hang on a second. This looks familiar.
Our journey may have been meaningless.
Our past may have been a mistake.
But we're not going back.
Even if this world comes to an end.
Because this is the world with the people we cherish.
It is close, girl. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that. Oh. Wow. It's like the only actually happy ending. So this is the thing, is if I had to choose between C or D, I would choose C every time. D, I think, is such a cruel choice because it's directly going against Kaine's wishes. Well, that's the thing, like, it's not a happy ending because the events of Nier Automata occur because of what we've done. So our actions now have, you know, created the entirety of Nier Automata. So knowing what happens in the future, it's not happy. But for, like, you know, the next 40 years, I guess, you know, it's longer actually because we're still young here. So, you know, we've got a big life ahead of us. We've got Kaine and Emil back. Yona, I guess, is saved. I don't know. I think it's happier than the other ending, certainly. And this is my, like, I really didn't like choosing ending D because, in a way, it was Kaine's wish was, I don't want to say it was necessarily to die, but it was, you know, she was, the way she presented it is that she, you know, she was done with what she felt she was supposed to do, which was help us save Yona. And I get the distinct feeling that she sort of thought, you know, if Nier and Yona are back together, she doesn't really have, like, a place in our future as brother and sister. Is this the impression I got from her, certainly, is that, if it were me, that's how I would feel, let's put it that way. / additional voices. Just abruptly like, oh, I should look for what the question marks were. But that's why I felt, even though of the two of C and D endings, even though C is also very sad, I feel like it's the happier of the two endings because it's what Kaine would have wanted, and it's... Oh, I'm really sorry that you can see that Discord overlay. I thought you couldn't. Fate Train. It's... It's, you know, she just lives on in our memories, and she's sort of been granted freedom, as it were, as per her choice. I'm Enterprise. And, Dee just always felt like such a cruel choice to me, saying, actually now I'm going to give myself up so that she comes back and she'll have no memory of me. And actually sort of directly going against her wishes. I couldn't justify that. I couldn't justify that choice myself. So I think ending D leading into ending E is the happiest ending. Although it would be interesting because we came back as, like, young Nier. Does that mean, like, I don't know how old Yona is. To Google. then age. So she's 7 and then 12 in Replicant. So Brother Nier is 16 in Act 1, 21 in Act 2. Fiona is 12 in Act 2. So we're still a few years older than her, but a parting greeting has been added to the options menu. Visit that woman's house to acquire a new weapon. I really love that. Oh man. Got the sads. Kind of want to replay Automata. I also want to see where this, like, takes us to just before the Shadow Lord's castle. Get out without having to, like, go through all that hassle. Who knows? I have to find some for more, turn auto battle off, and die. How do we get out? Absolutely switched my brain to off there. Don't mind me, I've just got some feelings. Just generalised emotions, you know. Shit the bed, that's not what I wanted to do.
Everything in working order?
Yeah, Vice. I'm good.
Your health is diminished. Do be more careful next
Please
time.
take ladder. It was like, no ladder, only hops now. So the worst kind of yeet is the self-yeet directly into death. I guess it's like, it's not necessarily... It loads us back into before getting ending D, I guess. They said having just looked at the save screen, but I guess it allows for
Oh there.
please. Right? It's the Jabin way of life. Oops. That was not what I intended to do, but oh well. There we go. I'm guessing by that woman's house they mean the Eyrie, but maybe I'm wrong. Yes, there we go. Playing the one-handed sword, Kaine's sword. Which is the... I believe... is... the most powerful, even though it is extra heavy. I could see myself using it for like emotional purposes, but to actually fight with, I much prefer the Phoenix Spear. Now we are going to go upgrade it. So I deliberately acquired the materials to upgrade it before doing ending D. This is like the time to farm. No, I don't need to farm anything anymore. What I was saying, and then the thought I never finished, I think, was that I'm glad we have these saves back so that I can try and get some of the achievements I'm missing. There's a couple. I'm not going to bother with the time achievements, but I think all of the comedy ones and then maybe the collecting ones, like I might try and get all the fish and I might try and grow like the Lunateer. We'll see. Hi.
What can I help you with? Come back.
A's sword. Good story. She fears. She fears the pain, the suffering, the sadness of losing those she cherishes. However faint that feeling alone remains with her. She fights. Her swordsmanship is so violent it wards off sorrow itself. Nothing can stop her vengeful blade from its grim work, not even the fountains of blood that cloud her vision. She dreams. The darkness sings to her of solitude and despair, but she resists, time and again, never breaking. She presses on. Even if the future that awaits has no meaning, she presses on. Because this is a world with Nier. Did you know that I love you too and that you're brave? And that I have lots of feelings? Return to title screen. You do the new thing. Down to mealheads. A parting greeting.
All right, is everybody here?
Present and accounted for.
You betcha!
Sure. All right then. Dear players, the game is over, and we have a special message for you. Thank you for playing.
Oh, fuck's sake. Yona, why aren't you in bed?
Oh, hey! It's my big brother. I'm so sorry. I just didn't want to miss this.
Try and take it easy on her, okay? Yeah, you wouldn't turn down a request from your adorable little sister, would ya?
Popola, Devila, you're here too?
Looks like you're having yourself a grand old time, sunshine!
Okay, who was that?
Shut up, Tyrion. You'll just make things complicated.
We haven't all the time in the world, Let us finish what we came here to do.
So, it's really gonna be over, huh? Does that make anyone else feel sad?
Me.
We have to say goodbye eventually. But hey, I'm sure we'll meet again.
You really think so?
I'm getting hungry over here. Want to hurry this up?
All right. Once again, from the top.
Dear players, the game is over, and we have a special message for you. Ready? 1, 2... Thank you for playing!
That's cute. Well, now that we have got ending E, and we have got an upgraded Kaine sword and butched a parting greeting, I think that's just about everything. I'm going to double check extremely quickly. Sorry for my extremely loud keyboard. Okay. Wow. Everywhere is just saying how to unlock ending E. I think we've got everything we can. So I'm going to end stream here. I am going to say thank you very much for watching. It is very much appreciated. I do hope that you enjoyed. I will be possibly streaming Final Fantasy XIV this Tuesday. If I do, I will be getting my ult Ashar through Zadnor and maybe Dariada. Thursday I probably won't be streaming, but if I do, it will be something in Destiny 2, I'm not sure what. Next Saturday, I will be streaming Higurashi When They Cry, Kato Hagushi, where we'll see what happens after we've killed the love of our life. It's also going to be my Halloween stream, and I'm not going to be streaming next Sunday because I'm going to be at a gig, assuming they don't reschedule it at the last minute, like they did the gig I was supposed to be at today. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching, it's very much appreciated. Do have a wonderful evening, be excellent to each other, and I shall see you guys possibly on Tuesday. Take care.